Hello everyone, this is Win Godseti, and with me here is...
Cool Sanders.
Alright, and today we're playing Plants vs. Zombies. And the first thing you do, you start a new game, obviously, you go to the help menu and see what's up there.
Most cool kids do this.
Well, this doesn't seem quite right. We let the zombies get to our house, and then we win. Alright,
It's a bunch of typos.
I think I got it. Zombies maybe aren't the most literate of creatures.
That was really scary.
I know. So yeah, this game was made by PopCap, released in 2009. PopCap did a bunch of other, like, kinda casual games, I guess to call it. They're people who did Peggle, did Bejeweled, stuff like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
They did Peggle, wow.
Yeah. Did you ever play Insane Aquarium?
No,
That was a game they
I think
did.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, that's a game that, like,
Nicely
me and,
done.
like, a bunch of middle school friends were big into. Anyways, alright, so the game. So, first level here, it's pretty simple. Pretty much plays itself. Not a lot of interaction. You click on the sun as it falls from the sky, and that's your basic resource.
That's
you
pretty-
get enough sun.
That's pretty frightening that the sun is falling from the sky.
Well, I think there's, like, been recent sunspot activity, which causes just, like, rays of sun to physically manifest,
Wow.
And just rain down from the sky every now
Maybe
and
that's what's caused the zombie apocalypse.
then. That would make sense. They could be related.
I'm gonna
So, you get 100 sun, you plant a pea shooter,
the plot
it shoots zombies, and the zombies die. It takes 10 hits to kill a zombie, just from a basic pea shooter. After 5, one of their arms will fall off, and once their arm falls off, they, like, if they reach your plants, they'll destroy them more slowly, because they only have one arm. What are they gonna do? At the end of each level, you just saw we get a seed pack, which has a new plant that we can plant in the next level.
Plant that
So,
plant.
We got a sunflower now, and these will make
Likes.
more sun for us more quickly.
All
And
the-
I like sunflowers a lot. Put down as many as you can, as quickly as you can, so that you get way too much sun later on in the level.
All of these
Be a lot of
hints are like super excited, super exclamation point.
They're being enthusiastic.
Good
You
job.
get excited. You're playing a great new game.
It's not that new anymore.
Well, yeah, but at the time, it was. When you're right,
look
3
out.
years later, it's not as new.
Look out. He's coming for you.
So yeah, usually I try to put down 4 or 5 sunflowers before I start planting, like, offensive plants, because really, like, 10 shots isn't a whole lot. Like, a zombie will maybe get 2 squares on the lawn forward. And you see I'm putting these pea shooters, like, in the 4th column from the left, so that I have more room to put sunflowers behind them.
Thought ahead.
You can never have too many sunflowers.
I think you can.
Yeah, I guess if you had only sunflowers,
These
that would be good.
They're really... They are just as enthusiastic as the game creators are.
Yeah, I love
I've
how
never
it's
seen
a nice
plants
little
move.
stylistic thing. How all the plants kind of bob back and forth.
Yeah, it's
It's very
pretty...
charming.
It's frightening.
And now with 9 sunflowers, we're making 100 sun more quickly than we can put down pea shooters. Like, you can kind of see you're not just limited by how much sun you have, but there's also a cooldown on each plant. So you can't just, like, stockpile a bunch of sun and then put down 50 plants at once. You always have to wait.
Lame. Oh god.
Alright, so at the end of each level, you can see down in the bottom right, there's that, like, progress meter. When it gets to a flag, that'll be a huge wave of zombies, which is led by a slightly faster zombie carrying a brain flag.
And he died.
Yeah. They're not any stronger, just a little bit faster.
Huh.
And that kind of marks the end of the level. Like, once you've gotten to that point, you pretty much have won. It's just like one final push.
So if you're producing more sun than you can create, why'd you put another sunflower down?
Cause I had enough to do it.
Alright, fair enough.
And I couldn't put down any pea shooters, so why
Okay.
not put down another sunflower?
So, what's the plot?
There really isn't one. There's just zombies are attacking you, and you need to stop them from attacking you.
Where are you?
There's a house to the left of the lawn here. And that's where I am. That's where the zombies are trying to get.
Okay, so you have some sort of like mutant power to put plants down.
Well, I'm just planting seeds. It's not like mutant. These are
Well,
just seed packets
they're
I
grown
found.
quickly.
Well, they're very quick growing plants.
Okay.
They're like,
They're
I
instant.
use Miracle Grow. It really helps.
Okay. Alright, Billy Mays. Chill out here.
So, you might have seen at the beginning of this level, it kinda... Well, at the beginning of every level, it pans over to, like, the street on the right, and you can see, like, these zombies standing there. That kind of gives you a preview of what types of zombies, and, like, proportionally how many of each type there will be in the next wave. So you might have seen there were a few, road cone zombies. Zombies just wearing orange cones on their head.
What do those do?
They're just normal zombies, only they take, like, 5 or 10 more hits to kill.
5 or 10. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how many they take. I guess we could count it.
I'm gonna count.
Okay. And you also notice sometimes zombies, or always zombies, their head falls off after they die.
Naturally.
And they keep walking for a little bit. While they're walking, they can't damage any of your plants, but they can serve as basically a meat shield until they take 2 more hits after their head falls off.
Oh god, I've lost count. 7.
It's not like 8 now,
No,
10
I think
maybe.
it's 11, 13. Oh my god.
Okay, so that actually took more than I thought.
Yeah, that
So
took
it's
a
like-
lot.
Like 15 to knock the cone off, and then another 10 to kill him, it looks like.
What a fucking trooper.
So they're a bit more dangerous. We also saw at the end of last level, we got another new seed pack. There's some angry cherries there. I forget what they're called.
Angry
The
cherries.
specific name. No, they're like cherry bombs. That's it. Because they explode when you plant them, as we'll see in a minute here.
It's a pun, kind of.
Yeah, pretty much. They're almost all puns. Like, you have a pea shooter spelled P-E-A, and they shoot peas.
What's the sunflower?
That's just called a sunflower. So, cherry bombs. When you put them down, they just make a
Owie.
3x3 explosion that kills any zombies, like in
That was
those
quick.
9 squares.
Powie.
Yeah, Powie.
That's the sound of an explosion.
Yeah.
Blocks off zombies.
So yeah, alright, walnuts are our new plant. They have no offensive use, but they're basically just shields. They have a lot of health. It'll probably take, like, 1 zombie attacking a walnut. It'll probably take them, I'm just gonna say 20 seconds before they can kill it.
Wow.
So, yeah, they're actually pretty good shields.
Huh. I see that the lawn has grown now.
Yes, we finally have the full lawn. 5 rows.
Does that hint that the sun is getting stronger?
No, I had more grass seeds that I planted in between those 2 chapters.
Why?
So,
That seems worse.
well,
We got a choke point.
let's split some up more, like, that way they don't just overwhelm one row. Because you only have so many plants
You
in one row.
clearly didn't see 300.
That's true. I did not see 300.
Oh my god.
He's
He's a walnut.
I will make sure to use every plant at least once or twice, and then I'll let people in the thread vote for. Eventually, we'll get more plants than we can have in a given level. I'll let people in the thread vote for which ones we take to each level. But the walnut itself is not a great plant. Like, while it does help with defending,
I think it's my
like
favorite so far. Buy it.
You jerk.
I like its eyes.
While it helps with shielding your other plants, usually you don't really need any shielding for them. At least, especially early on like this, it's not a hard enough game that you really need to put up walls to stop the zombies for the most part.
So what's the zombies' motivation in this?
They want to eat my brains. That's
how do they know
zombies go for.
you're like in there?
They can see me.
Wow.
I'm like right at. There's like a glass door, a sliding glass door.
So you're kind of asking for it.
Well, I have to be close to the lawn so that I can plant plants.
I don't see you. Okay. What if this is like their lawn or their house?
Well, if you notice at the start of each level, it says SETI's lawn at the beginning.
What about the house?
I mean, I guess we just assume that because it's my lawn, it's my house as well.
Nah. Oh gosh. Look at that. Walnut's taking it like a champ.
Yeah. But they have a long cooldown, even though they're cheap, so there's something that, you know, even if you do want to use them, it's kind of difficult. You have to do some pre-planning with where you want to put them.
Gotcha.
So like now I'm using them to, you know, shield the sunflowers, because without them, the zombies might be able to actually reach and damage those, that frontmost row, or column of sunflowers.
That you don't need.
Yeah. Well, but it never hurts to have more.
You have like 500. You should buy buying cherries at this point.
Well, cherries also have a really long cooldown, so you don't want to waste them just in case you do need them. Like, you fuck something up horribly and have that as like a last resort.
Yeah, it looks like if you made one slip, the game would be over at this point.
Well,
you fucking
it's
army.
Pretty easy early on, but it does get more difficult.
Oh my god.
And also, there's
750.
you don't really see it in this level,
80.
but there's a nice little touch that as the walnuts get damaged, they start to crack and like look angry or sad. They kind of like have several stages of deterioration in their like sprite
sad.
Before they just die.
Shovel.
So it's a nice touch. So the shovel isn't a new plant, but it lets us dig up existing plants. Just a new game mechanic.
Oh god.
Oh yeah, this is our neighbor Crazy Dave.
Crazy.
He's a pretty funny guy. He'll be our helper throughout this ordeal defending against the zombies.
What language is he speaking?
Crazy language.
I've got a theory.
You do. What is the theory?
Well, he's crazy, right?
Yeah. Oh, we're going bowling, by the way. Yeah, he's crazy.
So, what's to say he's not just talking to zombies, and he's talking in zombie?
That could be the case, but he's helping us.
Yeah.
He gave us some advice.
Well, he's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know what you're getting at here. But, okay.
Right. Conspiracy theory. I'm gonna figure out the plot.
Alright. So you can see we have a little change of pace here in the gameplay. Every 5th level, I believe, in a world will be a little mini game. So our first one is walnut bowling. As you can see, instead of like, you know, spending sun on plants, we just have a conveyor belt that will give us walnuts that we use to throw at zombies to, you know, kill them.
Wow!
And you can see they ricochet off zombies, so if you let like a lot of zombies pile up, you can use one walnut to get a lot of hits. And later on, that'll be more important to do than it is now.
Okay.
And basically, you can place your walnuts anywhere in those top 3. Oh, we have red walnuts that explode.
What are those?
Much in the way of cherry bombs. You know, you get the same POWY effect in the same 3x3 area that they blow up. Those will just instantly kill any zombie, as opposed to the regular walnuts, which take, you know, 2 to kill a road cone and 1 to kill a regular.
Wow. You should just use the red ones the whole time.
Well, you don't get that many red ones. I mean, yeah, that'd be great if you got nothing but red ones, but you don't. One thing that's kind of, like, irritating about this is, unless you put your walnut on, like, either the top or the bottom row, there's no way to really control which way, or to tell which way it's going to ricochet after it hits a zombie. It just randomly either goes...
So it's just blind luck, like normal bowling?
Kind of. Pretty much.
Do you ever get the option to put bumpers up?
No. I don't think bumpers would help. There's no gutters in this. Maybe if you like put bumpers at the
Ricochet.
other end of the lawn, and it like.
Well, if you could
bumped
do
back
that, then you
towards the
wouldn't
lawn.
need these plants, because the
Oh, that's true.
zombies can't get in.
Oh, they can presumably climb over small, ledges.
Presumably.
Presumably. Alright, and, well, that's all for this time. We got, another new plant, the potato mine, which we'll see
Potato
in the,
mine. I like
next
it.
update. That one's not really so much of a pun.